Hello, folks. The topic of the week is myths and lies among the career and leadership coaching industry. And the reason that I'm sharing this is because in my almost 6 years now, being in the career coaching industry, I know lots of leadership and career coaches, and I want to look out for you because I know that if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, it means that you're wanting to make some changes and you might need some help to make those changes in your career. And there's lots of people out there who want to help you. But the truth is, a lot of people who say they can help you can't actually help you. They may think they can help you, and they may try to convince you that they can help you. But what I want to see for all of you is that you actually get the help that's going to result in the career outcomes that you want to achieve. Whether that be earning $200K or more per year, whether that be reducing the number of hours that you're working so that you have more time freedom, you have more sense of balance, like reducing hours from your work hours from, let's say, 60, 70 hours a week down to 40 or 50 hours a week. Whether that's you want to make more of an impact at work, right? You want to turn your leadership skills and the way that you're showing up at work into a measurable positive impact for the organization that you work for a measurable positive impact for your team. You want to see them thriving as well. These are just some examples of the outcomes that we've helped our clients to achieve here at the People Stack. And that's what we want for you. We want to see you achieve those outcomes. And there's just so many myths and lies that are present in the coaching industry in general, but specifically within the career coaching industry and the leadership coaching industry, which are really close to one another. Because honestly, if you're looking for a leadership coach, the question becomes why? Like, why do you want to upgrade your leadership skills? I'm going to take a wild guess that it has something to do with also upgrading your career. So that's why we kind of blend the two together at the People Stack, where we help you build that leadership excellence, because that's an ongoing journey. If you're a leader, we want to see you continuing to build that, but we also want to see you evangelizing that excellence so you can finally get recognized and get paid what you're worth. And there's just so many coaches that don't do that and pretend that they are and think that they are. And they think that they're serving their clients, but they're not. They just honestly aren't. And so I talked about the big lie, like the number one lie myth that's present within the coaching industry on Monday. So if you haven't watched that one, definitely watch that. But the one that I want to kind of tackle today is another one. If there were a number two, like the number two lie that coaches tell themselves, and then they make you buy into it. And it's like a chicken and egg kind of a situation. And what this is, it's a lie, it's a myth that I'm going to call the information myth. And it goes something like this, and you'll see how it's a little bit of chicken and egg. Like, where did it start? Did it start with the coaches who are offering more information, or did it start with the clients who want more information? So it kind of goes like this from the coach's perspective, right? There's a lot of coaches out there who are giving out lots and lots and lots of information, free information. That's what our clients want. That's what they're asking for. They love this free information. So I'm going to do a free ebook. I'm going to do free YouTube videos and give them all these tactics. I'm going to give them these, the top 3 tactics, the top 3 quick tips on how to blank, right? On how to communicate your value, on how to do one-on-ones better, on how to manage up and manage your boss, right? I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how to do this because they love information, and I'm going to give it away all of the way for free because honestly, that's what's going to help our clients, right? And then like from your end of it, like I hear you when I see you, right? And I've done this too when I've been looking for help, for coaching help, where it's like, yeah, I want more information. Give me free information. This is great because it feels good if you have a problem to solve, especially if it's a big problem, like, oh God, I'm stuck in my career. I'm stuck in the vortex of career mediocrity. I can't get out of it. I've been passed over for way too many promotions. I've been stuck in making somewhere between 100 and 150K for the last 10, 20 years, and I just can't break that barrier to make 200K. I've been stuck in middle management land for so many years, and the only way that I know how to do this is to work more, and you're stuck, and it's a big problem, and it starts to affect the other aspects of your life as well, to the extent that you wonder, how is this affecting my relationship with my wife, with my husband, with my partner, with my kids, with my friends, with my family, because I'm not showing up the same way anymore. It's a huge problem, right? And so what we want to do is we want to chip away at it. Any way that I can solve this problem, yay, I'll read an article, I'll watch a video, I'll go to a conference, I'll go to a meetup, I'll read a free ebook, anything to try to at least get a little bit of relief from this huge problem that you've been facing in your career. And so it feels good to sit down and watch a free video and to learn 3 quick tips, 3 quick strategies on how to communicate your value and how to run one-on-ones better, all those things. I get it. You want this stuff. I do too, right? You want this stuff. You love free stuff. Give me more free. Free is awesome. Give me more information. I want more information. Here's the thing though, while I see you and I hear you and I can relate to that need, that desire, it's almost like you can get addicted to it, right? You can get addicted to consuming more information. I know that's what you want. And what a lot of coaches do, and a lot of people who are out there who want to try to help you, not just coaches, right? Think of the other people in your life who might also be trying to help you. Maybe it's your boss or team members or friends or family who want to try to help you, and they give you an article to read and you tell them how awesome that article was, and then it just becomes this cycle of, oh, they love the information, so I'm just going to give more of it. Trust me, I've seen that too, right? Some of my best, most engaging posts, the posts that often get the most clicks, for example, are when I'm giving away some form of information. Like from time to time, I might share a podcast interview with someone, or I might share give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on here. All right, here we go. I think we're still recording. Okay, I might share a podcast, or I might say, hey, I was on a podcast and I shared, the top 3 reasons why tech managers fail to upgrade their careers. Those are the ones that actually get the most clicks, honestly. Because that's easy. It's easy to click on a link and watch a video and listen to a podcast. And so while I see you and hear you, and that's what you want is more information, I know that's not what you really need. So that's the information myth, that if we just give people more information, then they'll fix everything. Will get fixed, right? Your career will get fixed. All you need is information, and that's just a myth. But I know what you really need, and you know this deep down too. What you really need is to do the harder thing, which is to take intelligent, inspired action. Not the action that's easy. Not the easy thing. Not just clicking, reading, listening, consuming. That's easy. That's why at the end of the day, when we're feeling like a little bit maybe tired, mentally zapped from a work day, we go towards consuming information to unplug. But we go toward watching Netflix, reading a book, reading an article, or if you're like Rob, if you're like my husband, playing video games, which is a little bit more active for sure, right? And we can get into a whole discussion about whether playing video games is creation or consumption, but there's a little bit of just, okay, I want to unplug when you play video games, and you just sort of turn off that part of your brain where you're taking inspired, intelligent action, and you can just be there in the moment, in the zone. That's why we do that. It's easy. But is it the easy actions that are going to help you transform your career? Is it the easy actions that are going to help you escape the vortex of mediocrity, of career mediocrity that you're stuck in right now? Is it the easy actions? No. It's the intelligent actions. It's the inspired actions. The ones that are going to stretch the boundaries of your comfort zone. It's why that's too hard. It's why we don't do them. It's why when I send my list, my Facebook group or whatever it is, a post where it's just all you have to do is click and watch, that gets more clicks than when I send a post that says book a call with us. That's harder to do. That's inspired action. That's intelligent action to take the next step, to have a conversation with an expert who's actually going to help you move forward in your career and is going to ask you the questions that you have never asked yourself and really get reflective about what's not working in my career right now. And really, where do I want to go and why am I stuck and what kind of help do I need to get there? That's harder to do. I get it. But you know what? That's what you need. That's what you need to finally get unstuck. And so you can keep buying into this information myth that all you really need is to read another article, go to another conference, have another chat with someone on Slack where they give you the 3 best tips on how to do this. You could keep doing that. But is that really going to get you unstuck in a permanent way? It might get you temporarily unstuck. Oh, cool. Thanks for that tip. I'm going to try asking my boss this way instead of that way. And then maybe he'll finally hear how I want to get recognized. And you can go and do that and have that conversation with your boss based on the tip that the friend or the coach gave you from the free information. And you do it once and it might work just a little bit, but guess what? Upgrading your career and doing it in a sustainable way and in a way that's going to work over time requires a series of conversations, a series of actions, not just one, not just 2, not just 3. It's hundreds of thousands of actions that you're going to be taking over the course of the next weeks, months, and years. You're not going to get the kind of information and strategy and systems and support to do that from a free guide, from free information. So if what I'm saying is resonating and you want to stop just consuming and sucking up information and you're ready to start taking the actions that are going to help you achieve career transformation, then it's time to book that call with us, thepeoplestack.com/book. And what we're going to talk about on that call, like I had kind of alluded to earlier, is what's not working in your career right now. And don't worry if you don't know the answer. We got you. We'll ask you the questions that'll get you there. We're going to talk about what's not working in your career right now and where do you want to go. And also, don't worry if you don't know where you want to go. We gotcha. We'll ask you the questions that'll help you get clarity on that. So that's like the number one thing that you're going to get out of this call is you are going to get so much clarity about what's going on in your career right now and also about where you want to go. And that clarity is everything because otherwise you're just walking through your life, walking through your career like, you need some Windex. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're trying to look through your glass. For those of you who wear glasses, if you try to look through a car window when it's just like full of ick, like that's what you're trying to do right now. We're gonna get out the Windex, we're gonna spray it, and it's gonna be like, oh wow, there's the sun. There's where I want to go. There's my North Star. And oh gosh, I definitely see how what I've been doing hasn't been working. And we'll get you on that path toward how do we fix it and toward taking inspired, intelligent actions to get there. And if we're 100% confident that we can help you get there, that our help is going to accelerate the process of building your dream career, then we're going to talk about that and we'll talk about all the details. But really, this is about getting clarity. It's about getting clarity in your career so that you can move forward with more confidence. That's what the call is about. So book that call, thepeoplestack.com/book. So the message of the day of the week, folks, is pay attention to the myths and lies within the career and leadership coaching industry, because really, which include, number one, that information will get you there. Information will help you build a dream career. Wow. That's what I talked about today. And then when I talked about Monday, it was basically the myth that we can't charge too much. We can't charge too much because otherwise people can't afford us. The myth that you need to really find an affordable coach. That's a myth. You want to work with a coach who owns her own value. Because how is someone going to help you own your value if she can't own her own? So that myth around we can't charge too much, right? And so really what it ends up being, if you take a look at the myths and lies that are present in the coaching industry and the people who want to help you, the myths and lies that they're spreading, it's a window into exactly what's not working and exactly why you're stuck in your career right now. For a lot of you, the exact reasons why you're stuck in your career right now is, number one, you're not owning your worth and you don't know how to do that. And number two, you think that if you just keep consuming information that that's going to get you there. And you know that that's wrong. That's not it. So take a look at those myths and lies and which ones are you, maybe even unconsciously and not even realizing it, which of those myths and lies are you buying into? And which of those myths and lies are you just ready to let go and say, you know what? I'm ready to own my worth. I'm ready to take inspired, intelligent action. And that's what's going to get you there. So that is it for the day, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Talk to you really, really soon.